Everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and got a lot of very cool looking creations to check out again today, a variety. At the end of the video as well, I'll show you a quick update on that tank thing I was working on. I made some pretty big changes to it, so I'll just kind of go over what changed. Anyway, the very first creation here today is the Q1C 412 Ghost RE by Commander Qtatron. And really cool looking, like, aircraft style CV. Almost got like your jet engines are right over here. They actually look kind of expandable as well, which is pretty neat. I think this may be a starter type creation, which kind of gets me excited as well because it's a really nice looking ship here. Definitely like that. Interesting idea here with the ladders going up to the cockpit area or the bridge area of the ship as well. So you got a couple entry doors there. Let's go fly around the rest of this here. Yeah, definitely cool. I like the color scheme. There's some interesting things going on where it's all black there, but you got like that red part. You got some white trim on the outsides. Various areas like that throughout the ship, which kind of give it a lot of I don't know. It just looks nice the way the author did it. Again, like you got kind of your really bright colors here, or like your white, and then your dark, and then it's got like this red trim in there. It kind of makes it look pretty fancy, like it's got a nice paint job on it. Definitely like that. Just flying around on the top side, a really cool looking top-down profile too. It's actually got a pretty wide wingspan on it, which I think definitely looks good with this creation. And we got our rear thrusters as well. And again, yeah, it looks like this would be very modular. I said that kind of weird. Modular. let's try to say it like that. Modular. No, okay, I'm just kidding with that. Anyway, but yeah, it certainly looks like you could obviously pop in another 4-pack of thrusters there, but I'm almost thinking on both of these that you could put in the larger tier or 2x2x4 thrusters in those locations. We'll have to check that out from the inside. And also, it looks like it does have some launcher mount positions over here too. It's just got some block work in there, kind of indicating guns, and then we got more like strafing thrusters on the inside over here too, which is also looking pretty good. And I do kind of apologize for my my frame rate when it's been very stuttery. I've tried all kinds of different video settings. Tried like VSync on, off, everything turned down, turned up. It doesn't seem to make a difference. I get this stuttery thing sometimes when I'm flying close to a ship, especially strafing, and if there's anything else in view. Right now it's pretty smooth, but sometimes it might get a little chunky, and I can't really explain why that's happening. It didn't used to happen, or at least as bad as it is now. Anyway, very nice looking ship here from the outside, and again, it looks pretty expandable. Also, just to note too, it does have some solar panels in the wings. A couple of those. I don't know if there's more in the creation yet. There could be. Oh yeah, definitely on the bottom side over here. Looks like a larger set of solar panels. Quite a lot of solar panels here. So we've got another 4-pack there. Looks like another 4 solar panels in the center area. I think that's 4. And then so quite a bit of solar going on here too. So that's a nice feature actually with a starter CV. Big problem with a lot of starter CVs that I run into as well is if you're playing on a server and you're not playing and you got farm or grow plots on it, basically your ships are gonna run through power the entire time, and if you're away for a couple days, it's more than likely your ship runs out of power. Runs through all its fuel, and your grow plots die if you're on a place that, out in space or something like that where there's no oxygen. But anyway, yeah, very cool looking ship from the outside. I'm really curious on the inside and the specs as well. Right now, I'm thinking that this is really set up to be a starter creation. I'm not seeing anything on it that looks super pricey with CPU, and I think that's for a reason. So anyway, let me adjust the lighting here, and I'll probably get out of God mode and try to walk around the ship here as well. Yeah, okay, we're looking pretty good there. All right, so we got a small hangar in the back, really detailed in here. We've got a warp drive right up top there. Looks like our CPU core block here. Probably just a basic storage controller right in front of us. Another one on the side over here, or ammo controller in that case. Yeah, very cool. Ventilator in back. Looks pretty tight. Here, I'm going to just turn that on a little bit. So we do have a door here going to a constructor. Right next to this storage controller. So that is a constructor, right? That's interesting on its display there. Really is. Yeah, that's cool. Hold on, I gotta verify this. I'm just looking at. Yeah, it is a constructor. I've never seen that. I never seen it display that way. I didn't even realize there's little boxes and stuff in it. So that's maybe that's just another update, or maybe it's always been there. I just never noticed it before. Got O2 armor locker real close here as well. Let's go through this way. Look at that, right into some medical bay here, or at least some of the parts on this location. Very cool. What we got over here? Bathroom and toilet, or toilet shower. It's pretty interesting. What are we looking at here? Oh, there's the other medical pieces over here. Okay, that is really, really cool. And this actually leads right up to the bridge too. So it's got this asymmetrical hallway that kind of runs right up here, hops right into the bridge area. So you got a couple passenger seats, your detector, O2 right back over there. Obviously, quick ways into the bridge area. A couple fridges and a food processor upstairs. And then you've got your crew quarters, or a couple bunk beds and lockers in there. Yeah, nice layout, really, so far. I kind of like that. It's not super big. It's easy to follow. And God, is that it? I was kind of wondering if it was going to wrap around somehow on the other side here. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, and over here, oh, look at this. A whole bunch of areas for upgrades here. So we've got our main shield. It does have a shield installed, but it looks like it's set up to add in the 3x3x3 shield as well as shield parts. Then we got some generators up on the top there. Yeah, so the other side of the ship is pretty much used for upgrading it, which is another awesome option. And then you've got all this room on the side here for additional CPU blocks or whatnot, and shield parts. So it looks like it could definitely handle probably the smaller shield parts, maybe actually a medium up there. I don't know. You've got quite a bit of room to play around with over here, which is really nice for, again, upgrading the ship beyond its original state. And I do think you could upgrade those thrusters on the outside of the ship as well. So here, I'll turn the light off again. Yeah, very, very cool. Stylish looking ship here, and I believe it's a starter. So let's look at some numbers here. So start with unlock level 15. So that's but pretty decent actually with the starter creation there. It's not too high of a player level. I know it only goes to 25, but there's ways to level up pretty fast in the game. 47 forward, 24 strafing, 47 lift, 24 reverse, and 24 down. 6 fuel tanks, 3 oxygen tanks. It's running 3 minigun turrets, 4 sentry guns, and a detector. 6 hour and 19-minute build time. It's not using any Estrum or Zacosium at all, which is really cool. And again, another nice qualification for a starter. CPU-wise, oh yeah, look at that. So it's running 1 basic CPU core beyond the main core. It's exceeding it by a little bit, but that should not affect anything much at all. I mean, that's a very, very small percentage over. And so I think it'll be just fine with its power setup and shielding, and it does warps, all kinds of things. So yeah, very, very cool setup here. Plus a solar power assist, which is going to be really, really nice. And one thing I didn't see in here is any grow plots or anything like that. I just want to make sure I don't think I missed anything, but I just let's do a quick walk back through here again and see if there's any doors or elevators or something I missed when I was walking through here. Didn't see anything on this side. No. But yeah, very, very cool. Let's take a look at the storage here. So we've got a ammo controller at 80K. Let's see, beyond that, we've got another, wow, we got a pretty big main controller as well, 640K, which is really, really cool to fit that in a starter or just a basic CPU core in there. It looks like it had the lift thrust to deal with this as well, which is really, really cool. Then we have our Pentaxa tank, a couple boxes in there as well. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So again, this is the Q1C 412 Ghost RE by Commander Qtatron. Very, very cool. Yeah, give this a try for a starter ship. That power assist with the solar panels is going to be a really nice feature as well in the current version of Reforged Eden, and it's really stylish looking ship here. And again, I really believe you could probably, here, I'm going to mess with this just a second. I don't know if I can, no, it's not going to let me do that, is it? Just want to see what's going on behind these areas. And it does look like you would have room getting rid of some of these blocks here to pop in. Well, I think, yeah, I think they would fit in there. Let's see, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. Yeah, I think you could swap out a lot of the thrusters in the ship, well, add more of these types, or put in the 2x2x4 thrusters, the large thrusters in there. Very nice. All right, so the next creation here, this is the Manoo UV by Virtual Contraptions. So this is a author I'm unfamiliar with as well. This looks like a very cool CV. Kind of a wide body design. I love the front bridge area with the glass work around there. And it got some side windows over here. It looks like you got some crew areas right next to that. Kind of a bit of a roundish kind of front end to it. A lot of detail work going on in here as well. Like the pipe work on the top. Oh, we got a, wow, look at this animated landing pad. Cleared for landing, approach with caution. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Projecting the LCD, kind of making it like look like it moves and it's actually changing sizes, I think, or maybe not. It kind of does, doesn't it? It looks like it starts out bigger and then it gets smaller as it goes down. Really, really cool. A lot of really cool LCD work here for the landing pad. That is definitely an elaborate landing pad. Yeah, it looks like this one's could also be some form of starter. It looks like it's got a lot of upgrade options, numbered options here, which is really interesting. So it's kind of like you put ones here, which I would assume would be smaller thrusters, but maybe again you could rip them all out and put in the larger thrusters on this as well. And quite a bit of glass. Oh, look at that. We've got, yeah, we got the farm plot areas in there. Yeah, quite a lot of big glass window areas as well on here. Yeah, cool. Cool looking ship. And yeah, weaponry wise, it looks like it's pretty much set up for like drone defense, things like that. It doesn't look like it's sporting like any big weaponry on here, stock at least, which is again kind of a qualifier for a starter vessel, as weapons will chew up CPU really quickly, and this looks like it's going to give it a nice nice defense range around the ship here when you're flying around and whatnot. And yeah, cool looking sport wing up back there as well. Got to have that. Got to keep that that downforce on the back there. No, that's cool. I like to see stuff like that. It just adds a lot of detail. Really curious. I'm hoping there's LCD inside that lays out what all the numbers are referring to. I bet there is. We'll find out though. Anyway, let me get in here. I'm going to get out of God mode and adjust the lighting. Again, let's try to find something that's pretty happy there. Got some animated lights inside the hangar here too. So yeah, as soon as you come in, wow, a lot around you here. So a lot of utility function. Looks like we got this goes out to the farm off one side, asymmetrically done again, which is a great idea. Gives you just more space to put different kinds of pieces on either side. So over here we got our kind of a constructor. Looks like a place for a armor repair. I would guess that is that. We got a bio laboratory over there. Cargo box in the wall, storage controller there, either on either side of the elevators in the front. We got a way up from the bottom as well. I didn't notice that from the outside. Is that on both sides? No, just on the one side. So yeah, a lot of asymmetrically done stuff in the ship here. It kind of looks like the whole interior is going to be more or less asymmetrical, which is, again, a great idea. More interesting to walk through a ship that way as well. So coming into the farm area here, it looks like we've got 18 grow plots. Got our grow lights already installed there. Looks like location to add, probably you would remove that block and add a tier 3 or maybe advanced or improved CPU core as an upgrade. Interesting color scheme in here too. It's quite a bit different than the rest of the ship. Got these green walls with a wood grain look on it. Kind of like the variety is really cool. Like the glass kind of peering through or into the hangar as well. A lot of LCDs and sensors in here too, which is really cool to see. Let's go this way. So over here we have got, I don't know. Kind of looks like, well, it did say biolab. Yeah, we got a whole bathroom set up over here. A couple shower and a toilet. Okay, so yeah, I think this is meant to be a medical bay. And we got the O2 over here, it looks like, as well. But the author might have left a lot of the parts out to keep the cost down on the ship. And it's kind of like marking where to put all this. That would be my best guess. Obviously, it could be maybe converted into a farm as well, but it kind of looks like it should be the medical bay, which would make a lot of sense with the signage up here as well. The infirmary, biolaboratory, and medical. So it's just the parts are left out, again, I'm sure to reduce the costs. So in here we got our warp drive, kind of a nice kind of centered location there. Let's just take this hallway on through. That wraps around to the other side of the farm here. And then we're up into the bridge. Oh, really cool. Yeah, a couple passenger seats in here as well. This is probably another upgrade slot for something. I'm not sure. Again, I was hoping to see an LCD or something along in here. It might be in the workshop description as well. And then we got our a crew room over here. Nice, or a nice chill out place. Yeah, no, it's got the bed, so it's got to be more of a crew room. Got our toilet there. Very cool. Closet over there. And on the other side, I think we might have another one. Yeah, a little bit different setup in here, but same idea. Probably the captain's room over here with a single bed. And got his own bathroom as well. Very nice, very nice. So it's just right to the point. It looks like it's going to do, you got some docking space, you've got some production, all kinds of things. Our landing gear is definitely deployed. It's on the ground. That might be a sensor that figures that out. Hold on. Yep, it does. That's cool. So automatically deploys the landing gear when you come down and lets you know about that. Yeah, very cool. Anyway, let's, oh wait. Okay, no, we didn't check out the full center area here. So this is where we got a lot of parts in here. We got our pentaxium tank. Obviously, we've seen the warp drive from the other side. Places for additional CPU core blocks. It looks like this is just running a basic CPU core back here. Gravity generator in this section. Wi-Fi up there. Detector. Generator up on the ceiling. Obviously, places to upgrade or put in a... oh, okay, so it might not have a shield stock on here, and this would be a 3x3 by 3 location to add in a full-size shield in the ship. So I'm guessing that is the situation. We'll take a look at the P menu and see if it's got a list of shield in there at all. I don't think it would right off the gates, but yeah, really, really cool. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Here is what I was looking for. It was right in front of my face here. Stop. Oh yeah, when you're coming into the, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Another nice little feature there. You come in and you're pushing too forward. Stop. Land before you hit the wall. That is really cool. Oh yeah, look at this. I didn't even notice this either. There's all kinds of little things in here. So what is in here? Looks like it's a small constructor. Yeah, an extra small constructor, kind of above that storage bay there. So yeah, all our stuff. We've got numbered thrusters. Yeah, it's a cool way way the author did that. So you know what all these parts should be according to their description here. So it does have everything you need to know what's going on, which is really cool. I was just kind of guessing as I went through there. But let's see, repair station. Is there an armor repair? Wait, yeah. Oh, repair bay and console. Oh, okay. So it's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The R's are over here. Okay. So you'd put in your repair bay right there and repair console here. So I got that wrong. It's not armor repair. It's just called a repair bay. And it does look like there is a location for that as well. Repair station listed by asterisk. Well, anyway, I'll let you guys figure all that out. But that's really cool. It looks like again a really usable starter CV. I think it's starter. Let's take a look at the numbers here. I can tell, yeah, definitely a starter. So unlock level 12, size class 1.5. I appear not to have the thrusters on, so let's do that a minute. How is that possible? Because I lifted this off the ground. How did I do that if the thrusters weren't on? Unless it turned it off. It might have turned them off when I landed. Could that be? That's interesting. Alright, anyway, 27 forward, 13 strafing, 54 lift, 13 reverse, 13 down. Got 8 fuel tanks, 8 oxygen tanks, 1 detector, 4 cannon turrets, 5-hour build time even. Yeah, really light on the resources. Not really using much of anything besides what you gotta have for a CV. None of your rares or anything like that in there. So yeah, pretty easy ship to bring in game. And it's quite inexpensive here for the most part. Yeah, it really is. That's cool. A little bit of sathium usage in here, not too much at all. CPU wise, you know, I think you could pop in a standard shield with the available CPU. I think the standard shield was at 50,000 CPU, something like that, which is really cool. So yeah, definitely a starter here as well, with some farm plots and just about everything you'd want there. Take a look at its storage. We got an ammo box at 14K, two ammo boxes at 14K, so that'll be 28K total ammo storage. Got a controller, let's see, one controller, 2 controllers at 320K. And then beyond that, a couple miscellaneous boxes and other things like the fridge and freezer. Yeah. So yeah, 640K divided into 2 storage plus another 28K ammo storage on this one. Very nice, very nice. Well thought out ship here, and really cool extra details like this whole LCD setup over here. That's really cool, and the little warning sign inside the hangar. That's a nice touch as well. Plus all the labeling there on what you can do with upgrades and stuff like that. Obviously, there's a lot of places to pop in more parts on this ship, and again, a really good feature for a starter style CV here. What's this? I seen an LCD over there that I didn't, and it disappeared when I got close. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if you guys seen that red one right there or not, but there's another LCD that will pop in there. For some reason, it doesn't want to do that now. Well, anyway. Yeah, again, really cool ship here. Oh yes, obviously no stock shield. That's something I didn't look at the last ship on as well. So shield is non-existent on this one. Let me just take a look on this one. This one does have a shield. We've seen it inside 24, 25. It does have an eco mode as well and P menu options. This one, no P menu options set up here. Okay. Again, very cool ship. So this is the Manoo UV by Virtual Contraptions. Very cool. Nice. I believe it's the first time I looked at this author's creations, and it looks like the author kind of knows what's going on here. Very cool. I like a nice starter ship. So the next one here, this is going to be more of a certain combat origin ship here. This is the Legacy Star Destroyer by Potassium. I'm sorry. And this was kind of a refit of a previous ship that was in the author's workshop, from what I gathered from the workshop description of this one. And essentially, you can see that the ship was converted to Xeno material as its base material. So pretty much this whole ship here is built of Xeno, which is going to be, you know, for its hit points, is still the best block in the game for weight versus hit points. But it does give people very, very limited and unusual textures to use. So if you run this kind of a hull on a ship, it's going to be tough. It's going to be lightweight for its strength, but you're going to have to use some pretty alien textures on it for sure. And that's kind of what's been done here. So let's just check out this. So we got some obviously a lot of texture lights going on here. Kind of that green look with the black, which makes nice looking setup there. Looks like we got some big group of thrusters down over here. Actually, 4 of the 2x2x4 thrusters there. Looks like we got a boarding ramp here. Might not want to open up for me yet, but you can definitely. We'll check that out in a bit here. Let me get the light on here a little bit too. And we got some spotlights on the ground. There might be an option to kind of light up the ground below the ship as well. Again, cool looking block work. The shaping and everything like that looks great on here. Again, this is thoroughly, I believe, designed to be a pretty high-end combat style ship. It might not be outfitted that way with its weaponry, though, and that might be for good reason to keep it within a particular CPU range. But you'd certainly have a ton of room on this ship to add some guns to it. So it does obviously have a pretty large pack of guns back over here by the control tower area of the ship. And we got some side hangars, and yeah, using some big drive thrusters to move it forward there. Oh, I like the back end area here too. Oh, I got a little farming section. You can kind of peer through there, and kind of control booth kind of above that area there. Really, really dark though. This Xeno material is very dark. Yeah, it looks cool. Oh, I like the cutout here too. Kind of in the side of the hull there. Got some glass and whatnot. Man, I even think the inside of this thing is Xeno. Anyway, let's get aboard. Let's tour this a little bit. I don't know, we've got some other blocks on the inside, but you can kind of see some of the outer walls are still Xeno blocks as well. So this thing really looks like it's going to be a very tough ship. I'm sure very intentional on that. So what do we got going on over here? Oh, look at this. Oh, you know what? Here, let me get out of God mode again. Whole bunch of upgrade areas here for shield parts, it looks like. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. PCP. Oh no, that's just CP. Okay. Yeah, a lot of room in here for this. So we'll see if we can find a LCD or something that gives us a little clearer thing on all the part upgrades here. But certainly, yeah, it looks like it's set up to put in some larger parts here. Wow. Yeah, quite the area here. I guess I got attracted to that as soon as I came in here. But yeah, nice, good size, kind of a pass-through side hangar, which is really nice as well. Let's go to the back of the ship here first, see what's going on. Quite a bit of areas here. So we've got our main hangar, alt turbo lift, mining and repair. We're on deck 7. Wow. Turbo lift, fuels. Okay, so we got like a fuel room off to the side over here. Pretty cool, all that's set up. Hallway's gonna run kind of in the back here, and we've got an elevator on one side. Some like the asymmetrical features as well here. Okay, where does this go? So we're kind of below the hangar area, I would say. Got an engineering room here. Oh yeah, check this out. Looks like we got some more part upgrade options in here. We got a couple advanced generators, our main shield, warp drive right above there. Looks like we do have a CPU block of 1 origin right there. Could be a basic there. Kind of looks like there's some more room around there, but yeah, you can pop in some more smaller generators over here on the sides. Wow, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Neat setup here. And then you got your ground floor down there. Obviously, you can see the generator markings a little bit better that way. And this is where we came in at, I think. I know it's kind of another floor in here. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the integration of, you can see some of the xenoblocks, but no, actually, maybe not. Those aren't xenoblocks. Never mind. Yeah, some small shield parts built in as well. That would be more of like, what is that? Approved or advanced CPU core. Advanced right there. So, right now, if I were to guess by seeing the options, I would say this is a Core 9 build. But definitely meant to be upgraded. It's got a very tough chassis here. And you could get a lot of weaponry and other parts on this ship here. So, alright, let's take the turbo lift. Let's go up to 6, see what's going on here. Wow, yeah, so it's quite realized on the inside too. It's a pretty big ship. Let's take this angled hallway over here. Interesting ceiling design there. God, where are we going? Oh, so you got kind of another way in the ship on the sides here. I didn't notice that. Well, that's cool. I like the angled hallway. You can see that it's xeno flooring in here as well, at least on the outer parts. Let's take this back this way. Hydroponics, the lavatory. I've seen that used before. Okay, yeah. So this is the farming section we've seen on the from the outside. We got a grow light switch and our food processor and a couple fridges in there. And looks like a small like bathroom over there on the side, on either side. This one's got a shower. Oh no, that's a toilet, isn't it? Yeah, so a couple bathrooms. Back to the elevator. Let's take this, let's walk this up this way. Docking bay this way, and then we got port mid turbo lift. Okay, yeah, so the docking bay basically runs you all the way out there, so you can get into the ship at that location. Kind of overlooking the hangar area and the production area, kind of right next to the hangar. Oh, okay, so this doesn't go up. Okay, so that just goes down. Alright, that makes sense actually. Yeah, and I would just want to go back down in there, I think. Yeah, the hangar kind of cuts through the middle of the ship, so we would want to get on the front side of the hangar. Oh wow, where do we end up at here? I didn't see this before. Forward garage door. Oh, this is probably do with that loading bay that we seen from the outside. Yep. So you got a way to bring in some smaller HVs or something like that in the hangar, or just get up on, board it by foot. Got a lounge over here. Oh, check this out. Wow. Yeah, it's just, okay, so yeah, bathroom. Back to the elevator. Just gonna go up to 6 again, okay. Wow, yeah, there's quite a bit going on in here. This is, again, a pretty good size ship. Alright, so, let's see. I did want to get to the front side of the ship. So back to the hangar. Where is the hangar at? Thought it was, maybe it's a floor up. Maybe it's at a 7. Yeah, main hangar. Okay, so let's cross the ship here. And, maybe... Oh, yeah, elevator. Oh, yeah. That's a cool looking elevator. I like that. Like the LCD work there, too. We got an armor locker kind of right through the elevator there. Obviously, our production area. And deconstructor, a couple advanced, well, 2 deconstructors, 4 small constructors, and 2 advanced constructors, and a couple armor repair bays too. Very cool. Now let's head up this way. Oh wow, we're going back this way again. On this top chamber here. Oxygen panel access. Oh yeah, that's definitely oxygen there. Back up. Yeah. Okay, so this is all ship is detention. Oh, I gotta have, yeah, the brig. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's even got some beds in the in the holding cells there. Yeah, there's a lot to see in here. We got tower turbo lift. Okay, so this might get us up to the control tower. I'll take that in a second. I have to remember that's there. Got our sick bay. Cool looking sick bay. Oh yeah, this is pretty sharp here. I like that, how it's all kind of each different pieces have like their own display area and room like that. Some multiples of certain pieces in here. Fill up a little bit of space. Got your yeah, patient. Yeah, that's cool. It feels again like a lot of things in the ship kind of feels pretty realistic the way it's set up here. Cryo sleep. Oh yeah, expected to see these guys in there. Wish they did something. They're kind of neat. I've used those on some ships before too. Alt turbo lift deck 5. Okay, so that would go down, and we're back over here. We're getting into this top kind of bay door that opens up kind of below the control tower, which is going to be another like executive landing hangar, I would say. Like maybe the captain of the ship has a this SV or something ready to go here for touring or escaping or whatever's going on here. A couple storage controllers in this area as well. Got some ladders going here up to just kind of a balcony area here, but it actually goes up to this floor here. Holy smokes. We got cabin rooms here. Yeah, nice crew rooms as well. Probably got a bathroom here. Yep. And they're all numbered here like they would be in a hotel. Primary mess hall. Wow. Yeah, check that out. So that's cool again too. You got the whole setup here. Yeah, cool. You can see again a lot of xenoblock usage in this ship. Again, really meant for some pretty serious combat, I do believe, once you get the ship's weaponry upgraded and shielding and all that. But again, I'm sure the author left that out to keep the costs affordable, so you don't need a bunch of quantum and auxiliary cores or other means to do that. All right, so I got to figure out here. Let's leap over here. And there was an elevator I wanted to take this way, which I believe is going to get us up to... Okay, wait, I think we've seen this floor already. Yep. I guess there was another way I could have done that too. I don't think we've been on the 300 series yet, or of decks. So we got storage. Oh yeah, look at that. It is like storage, a bunch of storage boxes. Cool. Yeah, that's definitely storage. Captain's quarters, officers' quarters. Thought we've seen some of this already, but maybe not. Oh, wow, what's here? Oh, okay, so maybe this is the captain's quarters here. Oh, yeah, this is fancy. Fancy place over here, kind of. Oh, yeah, check that out. You got a nice front view on the what's going on there. So, yeah, I would definitely say this is the captain's quarters, I believe. Yes, captain. And more cabins on either side. Wow, yeah. So you got a lot of crew rooms and things like that as well, which is really cool. All right, let's get up another deck here to 2. And what do we got here? So I like the glass on the side there. Man, all kinds of rooms here too. Offices. And check that out. And officers' mess hall. Oh, it's like a different one than the. There's more than one mess hall in here. I had the other one, but this is the officers' mess hall. Ah, cool, cool. Officer 2. That's cool. That is cool. All right, let's go up here, and I believe we're gonna make our way up to the bridge here. So, yep, there's the bridge. Let's just take this other walkway. This is that. Oh, like a big meeting conference room here. Strategy, plan out your operations going on here. It's just cool. Kind of overlooking the back of the ship. You got some radar over there. And then we get up into the bridge. And, oh yes, so we got some, oh, I like the O2 LCD in front of there. Teleporter over here as well. Oh, that's cool. I like how that, yeah, it changes the LCD too when you walk up there. It also activates the teleporter, which is a great way to do that. Now, it looks really bright up here, but that's, yeah, just brightly painted like xenoblocks. Almost looks like you're looking at like the sky or something. But that is cool. So we got our virtual cockpit online over here. Looks like a pilot seat there, armor locker up here as well. And oh yeah, full med bay up in here. Yeah, this thing's really kind of set up for everything here. That was going to go in back. I like the asymmetrical features and things going on here too. Actually, this is different, isn't it? So that's, or no. Yeah, this is the conference room back there, yep. Yeah, very, very cool ship here. I mean, it's all Xenoblock, which is going to be able to take a lot of hits and stuff like that. But, yeah, really, really cool. I didn't even notice all these retractable turrets in here, too, and there's a bunch of them, isn't there? So it's not actually showing all its guns. Anyway, let's look at some numbers here. So, unlock level 25, size class 10, 52 forward, 34 strafing, 50 lift, 20 reverse, 19 down. 92 fuel tanks, 10 oxygen tanks, so it can go a long time on a fill-up. Quite a bit of weaponry on here already. So maybe by looking at this, I'm starting to think it's not a Core 9 right now, just based on the weaponry here. 30-hour and 1-minute build time. This is going to use some Estrium and Zakosium, quite a bit of that. But again, the type of ship that it is, it'd probably need that. It's running 12 RCS units in here. So CPU-wise, yeah, definitely not a Core 9. So it will need some quantum and auxiliary cores or some means to increase the CPU. Could be some, I don't think, yeah, you could add some crew members too. I didn't see crew walking around the ship or anything like that. Not that they walk around much. They kind of stand there, but that's cool. That's cool. Let's see, what else is going on here? Let's take a look at the storage. So we've got, oh yeah, so constructors, deconstructors, okay. So we got a 320K for constructors, fridge, overflow is a 320, another 320, items for trade, those are boxes, ammo controller, 320, 320, and 320. So 320K ammo base, which is a good option here. We do have a harvest controller as well at 320K. And I think most of the rest are just boxes and things like that. I'll take a look at some other options here. So our stock shield on here is 19,725. Do have quite a few P menu options. Turrets, shield turrets, missile turrets, repair, mining turret, and power save mode. Yeah, very, very cool ship here. Definitely dig this. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you could it could do some pretty good work the way it's set up. But I mean, seriously, if you wanted to add more turrets beyond what it has already, there's a lot of opportunity on a build like this, I do believe, or maybe not. Actually, I'm looking at this, and there's some blocks here, but there's spots in between the blocks, like here, where I believe you could plug in a lot of turrets too, a lot more if you wanted to. But again, we've got, looks like most of the turrets are really kind of set up in the back area. And that leads me to believe that this front area here is going to have some decoys in it. Oh, there's thrusters back in here. Oh, yeah, look at that. What's going on in the front? Yeah, there's our decoy power generator up there. So it's kind of the way it's set up. It might work out actually pretty good. It really doesn't have any guns on the very front of the ship. It does have some decoys there, but it's keeping all its guns kind of placed back over in this area more to let the AI maybe just try to blast the heck out of those generators for a while all these guns are shooting the AI. Looks like it would actually work out pretty good. Anyway, again, this is the Legacy Star Destroyer by Potassium. Very, very cool. All right, so the next creations are going to be a little bit different here. The next one here is called the Dur Specops. Dur, it's German. Dur means the, but I could not find a translation of Specops. I tried. I got to assume it has something to do with a submarine. And this is by author, another new author here, to me at least, Sedonis, or Sedonis. So a submarine build. I had to put it in the water just because it was a submarine. So yeah, really cool looking submarine there. I might have a little bit too low. I think this is not supposed to be. Yeah, it likes to sink down a little bit. I might get it out of the ground or get it out of the water a little bit here too. But love to see like submarines and stuff like that. It's cool. It's kind of neat to see them in the water. How you would more than likely see them, you know, in reality. Really cool bridge section here on this one as well. Take a look at that. Again, I'll rip it out of the water here in a minute. I just kind of wanted to show you what it looked like in its natural habitat, I guess you could say. But cool looking sub. Definitely fits the bill for the sub. I like the use of the texture on the top of it. Kind of feels fitting for the a submarine as well. And yeah, some interesting tanks down over there. And I like that sentry gun up top. Got a searchlight, like periscope kind of thing or antenna detector up there. Have a deck gun here. And we got some more. There's some more sentry guns and stuff going on in here as well. Obviously, a way in right on the column there. Even this is kind of a nice, interesting little feature here where there's just like someone was sitting up on the top of it there when it was surfaced on a chair. Nice. It's kind of neat to see that kind of thing. Anyway, okay, so here I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to get this out of the water so we can see it better on the inside here because I actually kind of submerged it a bit here. So let's get up here. All right, and let's enter the sub. Well, let's take a look at the rest of the body here too. I like this side area here too. Kind of looks like some ballast tanks. Our rudder back over here. Oh yeah, forward thrust there. Interesting setup too. It's got like a 2-block center on it. I like this the use of the round blocks back over here as well. And yeah, some colorful blocks over in this this front section here. That's cool. Plus, of course, you could fly it. You know, right up there, kind of where the captain's area is, or the pilot seat is. Anyway, get out of God mode here. I'll just set lighting a little bit. We'll see what's going on the inside here. And all right, so yeah, as soon as you walk in, some utility. Got our armor locker. And I think that's it right there. We got, I like the ladder here. Obviously, it's a submarine too, and it's definitely kind of a cramped interior, and you kind of expect that on, you know, something like this here. So I kind of went down 2 levels already. Let's not do that. Let's see if I can get out in the center area. I'm not doing so well here, am I? Get in there. All right, I'm gonna cheat. Let's go here. All right. Yeah, I was just missing the jump. I'm sure you can do that, right, if you're talented at climbing ladders in this game. Yeah, that's cool. Look at this. Like, you've got yeah, your like a bathroom. Kitchen area here. Oh yeah, it looks like there's production one floor down. I like this little railing catwalk over it. This gets us into the bridge area that we've seen, or the cockpit of it. Got a passenger seat over there as well. That's really cool. I like the way the front window was done. Again, being a submarine, keeping that round section there. So let's go down here. So we've got O2 and a clone chamber down here. Obviously a fuel tank back there. And some storage. And a, yeah, you got to have your production area or your constructor cargo box on the sides. And, oh yeah, we've got a big ramp here too. Get you in from the bottom side. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't realize I had that there. So other than that, yeah, just you know, it's a pretty small creation overall, a tight interior, but it feels really fitting. Again, the submarine this size, you know, submarines in general are very tight on the inside. I know there's some big ones out there, but they're still fairly tight on the inside because they've got a lot of stuff they're moving around with them. But yeah, really cool build here. You know, there's something I didn't see though. There is, okay, so this just gets us into the top there. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I definitely like it. Neat looking submarine there. Take a look at some specs. So size class 1.2, 53 forward, 15 strafing, 19 lift, 7 reverse, 7 down, 6 fuel tanks, 2 oxygen tanks. Running, yeah, pretty light weaponry on here, but you know, it's a submarine. It does have its minigun turret or a deck gun in this case, some sentry guns. 3-hour and 15-minute build time. Pretty, yeah, not terribly expensive. Really isn't for a CV. 1 RCS in there. CPU-wise, it's really light on CPU. So this is, yeah, it's got a basic CPU core only to bring it to 40,000 reforged Eden or vanilla. And this might be dual compatible between reforged Eden and vanilla. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't function in vanilla either. So yeah, a lot of extra CPU left over there. Let's take a look at some storage. So we got an ammo box at 14K. I think just boxes. I'm not seeing a controller in here, so just some boxes. But we do have the ammo box. Let's take a look at some P menu options. Okay, no P menu options. Does not have a shield in here. I don't believe it has a warp drive either. Here, I'm going to just sort this a second. But I'm not so warp. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does have a warp drive in here. I missed that on the inside. I wonder if it's kind of located in the back area there. So, yeah, warp drive and pentaxia tank. So, yeah. That's cool. Let's check back over here. Got some thrusters. There's the pentaxia tank. Okay, yeah, stuff is, it's in there. Yeah, obviously it's got a warp drive in here somewhere as well. Yeah, I think we just seen it right there. Yep, back in this section. Makes sense. And, yeah, just kind of flying through the inside here. We got our main core, a lot of fuel tanks and things like that. Our bottom ramp. Oh, I like how the author did this whole section here, texturing the inside of this ramp area. That looks pretty neat. You wouldn't normally see it, I suppose. Well, you would if you came in through that ramp. Yeah, again, very cool. This is the Dur Specops by Sundanis, if I said that name correctly. I probably butchered it, but yeah, very cool. Very cool build here. Definitely like it. All right, so the next creation, had to put that on the shore over by the sub here. This is the UT Ranger Farm by XL Jedi. Pretty cool looking build here. And it certainly captures that farm look with the, yeah, like the red, kind of red and white farm look here, the wooden farm with solar panels up above it. I like, it certainly looks like it was meant to put on the coast. as it does have this like dock over here, which I thought was really cool. I had to spawn it over here. A couple like grain silos or something over here. Some bags of stuff, landing pad. Nice decorative items all around here. This could be like a little fishery or something like that. Yeah, like you grow fish and it uses regular seawater. I think that's what it is. I'm just taking a wild guess, of course, but it looks like that's what it would be. Some kind of fishery set up there. And then we got our main structure here. So we got to let's go in there a second. So on the inside, we got a Wi-Fi area. Oh, we do have this switch probably open and closes that door, maybe. I don't know. I'll hit them both. See what happens here. Got some utility function here. We got our shower and toilet. Obviously, some room in here to put some stuff in. And yeah, that goes out to the fishery area. In this case, I bet you would place in some water extractors, maybe some that kind of thing in game. So yeah, I think that area is actually usable for in-game function there. And then get upstairs here. We've got we got our solar capacitors, our main core, a small constructor, little balcony over here with a interesting. I've never even seen that part before. So yeah, like a really old school wooden table, and then I kind of a balcony off the back with the food processor. That's cool. That's cool. I like the different looking than your average Empyrion creation for sure. And kind of neatly done here. I like all the little detail things, like, you know, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a stool, I guess, but maybe it's maybe that serves other function, like the little boat over here as well. Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, definitely like a coastal fish farm. But yeah, it's cool. That's cool. With and it looks like it's solar powered. I mean, honestly, I didn't see a generator in here anywhere. Yeah, just Wi-Fi, but it doesn't look like it's using a lot of power either. So I think this would definitely work for it. It's probably just set up to put a lot of like water extractors and things like that in it. Honestly, I think that would be its main thing. But yeah, really cool with the dock and the whole cosmetic approach there. Let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 7, yeah, super inexpensive here. No fuel tanks, so yeah, no generators. 27-minute, 34-second build time. Yeah, it just doesn't take anything. You need some tribal furnishings, so I guess you'd have to figure out how to get those or build those. But other than that, dirt cheap. 27-minute, 34-second build time. No rares whatsoever. CPU-wise, yeah. You can add a lot more parts in here, CPU-wise, constructors and things like that. Probably even integrate in a storage controller if you wanted to, but I believe this was just really meant for, again, like water extractors or the hydrogen things or whatnot. It does not have any O2 on it. Yeah. Let's check storage. I don't think it really has much for that, but storage silos. Oh, holy, it does. I didn't realize that. Okay, so a lot of this was actually built of storage containers. So we got a pretty good size 356K storage controller in here. We got a box, we got some barrels, and some sacks. Very cool. Very cool. Again, yeah, this is the UT Ranger Farm by XL Jedi. Really cool creation here. All right, so the last one is a POI. This is the POI... God, how do you say that? Corchal. Oh, I can't say this word. Corchal Racilius by Guardian de la Via 2. Sorry, I totally butchered that name. It'll be in the video description and also the first comment. That's a rough one to say there for me. I have some speech impediments, but this looks like a really cool POI. I obviously haven't seen it in game because it's probably brand new, just as it is here. But this looks pretty interesting. I don't want to give away details on it, but we got quite a cool looking tower facility there. You can kind of glance on the interior, seeing a lot of it's like staircases and things like that. A lot of different floors going all the way up in this. Yeah, it looks like it's just using a lot of staircases. Like maybe it's got an elevator too, but I definitely kind of liked. I like how this is arranged here. This looks really cool. The big glass window, and you can kind of see the floors and the staircases on the insides, all the way up. Obviously, probably some bad guys. I don't even know if this is a bad guy POI though. It might be more of a store or well, you know what I mean. There's different types of POIs out there, like a commercial POI. I'm thinking it definitely looks like a commercial POI here. Yeah, really cool. Got some internal weaponry. Lots of salespeople on this floor. And then, yeah, again, a huge amount of staircases. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite a place to explore here. Hopefully it gets in the game. I like to see, you know, it's really cool seeing people putting a lot of time and effort into building POIs of various origins like this. Neat to explore. Look at the interior work here. That is so unique. It looks cool. I just with the textures and the way the glass is arranged here, that's just very, very unique. And it looks like we have a yeah, like a soccer or football type of thing here. Interesting. Yeah, these will be the goals on either end. You got some spectators that can chill in there. Really brightly lit in this area. This is speaking of nighttime. Let's try that. But yeah, still really brightly lit in this area. Shower room over here. God, I don't know. This looks like, yeah, definitely more of an entertainment thing. We got a big, oh yeah, check that. Okay, I got to figure out how the author, there's some new stuff, but I'm really trying to figure out what's going on here. How does this pool have like legit looking water in it? Is that a thing? Oh, I think that it is a thing. There's for POIs and stuff, there's I think lava and water blocks you can put in, so you can actually, rather than faking it out with LCDs or some other way to try to fake out a pool, this one actually has water in it. That's really cool. That is really cool. Have to think about that here on future stuff here. Yeah, a lot of floors here. I mean, it's going to be quite a place to explore. Nice medical bay as well. Again, it's really cool how you can see with these big glass exterior windows and seeing kind of all the levels and the floor work on the inside, which kind of are fitting to that of like what you might see in an actual building. And it kind of looks like it does a transition as you go higher into the tower, though it might actually get aggressive. I'm not sure, though. Like this looks like a bad guy spawner. Hold on, what are you? Yes, you are a bad guy spawner. So, yeah, okay, it's all cool down there, but if you go up or maybe, you know, maybe past the security area here of the entertainment section, it looks like you might be in for some fun here. Yeah, I don't want to give too much of that away, though. I really don't. It goes up quite a ways from there. So, looks like the lower area is friendly, and as you go up, it's going to become unfriendly, I think, if I'm reading this right. So, some other neat features on the exterior is, yeah, I like this tank over here. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, with the pipe work going into it as well. Nice little touch there, kind of is fitting. We do have, what are these things? I don't know what those things are. What are these things? It won't even tell me. Retrieve block. I don't know. What is that? Is that one of those warning detectors or something? But they certainly look like they'd be like turret positions, but it doesn't want to tell me what the heck they are. Huh. Here. Retrieve blocks. I'm gonna Oh god, I don't want to do it with this. Hey, yeah, there's another way I can do this. I'm gonna cheat. Let's steal it this way. That ain't gonna help me. Still doesn't tell me what the heck it is. Okay. I'm just so utterly here. I'll just finish sapping this thing. What did I just get? Disruptor charge. What? Where did it even go in the inventory? Laser turret? No. Disruptor charge. Okay, so I guess it's a disruptor charge. Interesting. I don't know what that does. Must be it's certainly a POI thing, and I don't know all the details on POIs and things like that, but just really trying to figure out this stuff. Oh, look at all the bikes in here. I got a couple white ones, and we got the one with the different texture on it. Yeah, we got quite a few guns in the area here too. So yeah, interesting POI. I like this. These like street light poles in here too. Yeah, really cool looking. Looks like it was a lot of work. This is quite a large building here. Really cool glass work and things going on. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't have an underground to it, so it is all above ground on this one. Let's get all the way up to the top here. Look at all the stuff on top of the roof here. Oh, that's cool too. So you could, if you were attacking this, you could actually land a craft up top here, SV probably, and then gain. Can you gain access from the top? Yes, you can. That's cool. That's cool. That is a really cool looking POI, gotta say. So again, really hard to say, but POI Cortel Rasolius by Guardian Dalla Viva Via 2. And I butchered that bad. So I'm sorry about that, but please look at the actual name in the first comment and the video description of this. And links always go to the Steam Workshop on all these creations as well. So very cool. Hopefully we'll see this in game here pretty soon. So the last thing I just wanted to talk about just a little bit is I showed this this tank, this personal like smaller tank here. Was it yesterday or I think it was Wednesday? Actually, I showed this. So I ended up reworking it a little bit. So this was the first version I showed, and this is the new version. And they might, if you notice, they're a little bit different. Like this newer one, I literally chopped it apart and I widened it because I was getting kind of annoyed that I did not have enough room for anything in here, and it was bugging me a little bit. And I had a little bit of extra CPU, wanted to get a couple more thrusters on it, wanted to make it a little bit tougher in a couple more places on the sides. So I figured the best way I could do that is by widening it. So 2 blocks wider on this version. Same storage, same 10K storage. It looks generally the same. I did pop in more reverse thrusters over here. So it's got 6 rather than 4. Did similar with the forward thrusters on it. So it's got 8 rather than 6. And I popped in, it's got a couple dinky little strafing thrusters. Now these are the smallest thrusters in the game here. And I just put a couple on the inside facing inward this way on the front here. That I think that should work out okay. And, if you lose these, no biggie at all. This is kind of like, for the AI, hey, shoot the thruster over there kind of thing. So those hardly do anything anyway. Your main strafing thrusters are back here, and then it has another one over here. So on the interior, I did get everything all rigged up on, with the LCDs and stuff. It's a pretty lame interior, I guess. For some reason, the lights aren't turning on. Did I break that again? I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Let me get out of God mode. Come on, lights. I just said you... Oh, you can't get in here? Oh, I put the door thingy there. Oh, that's something I didn't realize. I was messing with this in God mode, but that prevents you from walking through it. I would have to turn this door sideways. Or that extra door there. Okay. Note to self. Fix that. Why are my lights not working? Ah, they're working over here. I think there's a couple things I've been working through. Like I broke the storage when I did the copy paste thing, but on the inside it's a little bit bigger. There's technically enough room where I think maybe I should try to put in a passenger seat as well now. But it does actually have like an O2 thing and a box in here now, and things are spread apart a little bit more. I moved. I had at one point in time some generators up in this area, and I moved them out of there to the center section here. I thought it was going to be a little stronger. And I did beef up the strength on the front end a little bit more as well. A little bit more blocks in here. I did pop in, well, it's got its O2 tanks in here. The core is kind of behind that area. So essentially, again, it does have core access in the bottom. I wanted, if you took such amount of damage where you lost pretty much the whole front end of the craft, it'll kind of shut down the rest of the vehicle because of where the core placement is. And I don't know if maybe that's not a good idea. I could push this back further, but what I was trying to do is save all the expensive parts for another day. And you know, if you're really going crazy on a POI and not letting your shield go down and all that stuff, and took a lot of damage here, I kind of wanted it to shut down the vehicle before it blew up the back side of it. And that is to, you know, because almost all the cost is in the back. So that's kind of the deal. So a couple things that did change is the motion on this is a little bit different. 24 forwards, 16 strafing, 16 reverse on the original version. This one is 30 forward, 16 strafing. Same strafing. It's a little bit heavier because of the more blocks. So that extra thruster kind of countered that strafing. And then a little bit more reverse. So better forward and reverse on this one. Other than that, I also popped in 2 additional fuel tanks. It only had 4 originally, now it has 6. You run out of fuel pretty quickly on these things, and I don't like to put a lot of fuel tanks in creations that are combat oriented because they're bombs basically in the hull, but it just needed a little bit more. I felt it was run out of fuel a little too quickly when I was working on it and stuff like that. So other than that, I hope to test this today, and if all goes well, maybe I'll get it to the workshop this weekend. That could be either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure yet, depending on you know, if it needs more work or how busy I am on Saturday, basically. But I will get it out this weekend regardless. Other than that, that is it for this video. And yeah, really awesome creations, everybody. Again, I really like to see all this creativity and whatnot. Yeah, all these builds, like, you know, some are dedicated for gameplay. Most of these are. I mean, one way or the other. Some are just cool, unique take on things. So I love to see it. And the work of that large POI over there looks like it would be a kind of an interesting one to run as well. Again, it kind of like split, like commercial on the bottom. Looks like it's going to get into some shooting up on the top. That might be specific if you're friendly or not friendly with a specific faction or something too. It's hard to say. And again, a couple more new starter CVs over here. Really cool on both of them. Yeah, neat approach on this. Other than that, y'all have yourself a great weekend, and I will talk to you later.